What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this video. Today we're going to break down Sheduer Sanders. He just finished playing. Right now he has taken 5 sacks. He has struggled getting rid of the football today. There's some stuff and some weaknesses of his game that maybe he didn't do as well as he should have this game. This is literally right after it. I watched the whole game. I watched everything. Yes, protection wasn't great, but we're going to break down the sacks, the sack fumble, and really his whole entire game right now. All right, guys, let's get into it. Sheduer Sanders. All right, first drive of the second half, like already leaving the pocket, right? That something like this really can't happen. This is third down. They're in a 2-by-2 formation. I like it. I'm not being able to draw because I'm able to get this out so fast. It's only a 4-man rush, right? The offensive line for Cleveland did not play well. It's a simple TE game up top, which means a tackle in twist. Shedeur is already getting out of the pocket. And you can tell right here on this stop, all right, Shedeur goes to his left, which he's fine going to his left. He's got a stick route up there by 87. He's covered. He doesn't even get to his second read, which is the running back in the flat up top, and he's already starting to bail in the pocket. There has to be a different route concept that, one, he can get to, or two, just, work back to the other side, because a pure progression play, you're reading 87 to the back to the route down here. You can barely tell by 38, bottom right of your screen. That's the way for it to go. Here's another thing that I may think went wrong. I don't know if the back is on the right side, because most of the time we have had this stick route up top and a go ball up top. All right. You usually don't free release the back to that side. You free release the back to the bottom side on this whip route coming back in. So that might have been the running back's fault. But when you scramble out like this, right, third down, he's right at the line of scrimmage, so that's not really considered a sack. But don't love that. Here's one right here. I had to get this footage different way, so it's a little bit weird on this one. He didn't have any time to throw. He doesn't have any time to throw right here. He's high on the ball. He throws at 1,000 miles an hour. But watch this left guard as well. Watch the left guard protection. Left guard sitting. It's a play action shot play. They need to be able to have some time to be able to climb the pocket and for him to be able to get the ball down the field. He's hitting a 7-step drop. I like the step up. I'm good with those 2 Rams defenders running around the side. He steps up right there. He should have a pocket, but you have the center falling on his butt and you have the left guard scot-free. So he does a good job actually on this one, just being able to get the ball out. And it's just, he didn't have the normal touch that he has on his football. You got to be able to maybe just take a little bit of touch off this football, but he throws at 1,000 miles an hour. He was hyped up. I know he missed the last game. I know he played really well versus Carolina the very first game. All right, let's get this again. 5-man rush, right? Not good. Sack fumble, it's not good. Not good at all. This is a completely different mindset and animal, this pass rush for the Rams. You got a 3-by-1 formation, all right, 1-by-3. He's got to be able to find his outlet. So like a lot of times when, I don't have all the routes right here because it's the TV copy, but a lot of time when this happens and in a game that you are getting pressured right away, you have to have in your mind, hey, I'm only going to be able to get to 1 or 2, but I have to have a pressure outlet. My pressure outlet is that tight end right there on a shallow cross on a 1-by-3 formation. So you see the tight end up top. He's trying to run by. I'm not sure the route concept, but it's a 5-man rush. The left tackle doesn't give him any help either. He goes this. Here's one thing you can't have happen. You can't be loose with the football in the pocket. He's done pretty good job with himself with turnovers. I think we have the back view right here, but he's not holding on to the football the way he should. Sorry, we don't have the back view, so let's go back. And I'm going to try to pause it and show you the football and the ball security. I know he's trying to go throw the football, but watch, one hand on the ball. You see the ball carry down here? That's not good. You can't have this. It's crazy. It's like one of those things where you're able to just, hey, you need to be able to get the ball out of your hands, and he was not able to do that here. All right, next play. All right, as it's going, see what happens here. All right, it's the same one. All right, I don't like that, but it just happens a lot faster. You're not able to do that. Sorry, guys, I made this as I'm going. All right, not able to do that. Next play. Here's the back view of it. Sorry, I added it both. So here's what I'm talking about. You were able to get out of the pocket, and here's what I'm talking about. If you're able to just throw, I mean, there's really doesn't look like he's running open, but if you're able to just dirt it at that guy's at the Browns tight end's feet, like something like that is going to be really good. But when you throw the football up in the air like that and it's just not good, there's a guy open, you're trying to get rid of the football, but your ball carriage right there, if I'm good, I can stop right there. You see the ball right here in the right door? You can't do that right now with Shedeur. So I feel tough because when things going wrong, man, it's a tough look. It's really difficult to come back from right there. It's just not good. And he's going to learn. Look, he's going to learn. He's going to understand how to do this. But usually when one bad thing happens and another bad thing happens, a lot of young rookie quarterbacks allow this to maybe snowball onto one another. And so when that happens, it's tough look all the way around. You see Shedeur right there, man. He's just dejected. And we saw him earlier on the bench today too, a little bit more dejected. All right, here's the next play. It's a bootleg to the left. You get this fast play right here. I don't like when this happens. And I say this, so I did it. A lot of people do it. When you have a bootleg going to your left, a lot of times right-handed quarterbacks, they're able to set up in the pocket like this. I just keep on the move. Try to get outside. This is an unbelievable play. But when you get to here, throw it out. The blue line is the line of scrimmage. So the blue line right here, it is the line of scrimmage. That means that if you take a run out of bounds, anything behind the line of scrimmage, even though you go out of bounds, it's a sack. So you gave the closest offensive lineman a sack. So that's the line of scrimmage. If he doesn't, just throw the football away. There's no need to take a sack right here on this play whatsoever. I do like the play here of him getting around this guy, but just stay on the move. You see what I'm saying? Just stay on the move, keep it going, keep it rolling. One hand on the football again. You see the left hand? That's just, he's got to clean that up. Throw the football away. Easy peasy. All right, here's another one. Here's, it might be for you to be doing that right here, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I say not a good look, I don't mean anything against Shedeur, right? Because look at this back view. There's nothing open. But you see him drifting back right here? Do you see the center and left guard? There's a spot there. Just push up in the pocket. If you're able to push up in the pocket, at least you can buy some time because they were zoning him off. The Rams were zoning him off for everything that we were. And it's like push up in the pocket and just try to settle your feet. This is what he got into a little bit against Carolina and in Colorado. You see him drift. He likes going to his left. But when you're out of the pocket like that, man, you have to be able, there's the ball carry. You have to be able to throw it away. You got to know when a bad play's over. A sack is way, way worse in field position, in the game, and everything, especially if you're taking a 15-yard sack, than a turnover or than a throwaway. So you just, it's tough, man, because you're trying to get the ball out. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do that. But the ball carry, you see how deep and low the ball carry is? Just not great. Or not great football, right? You got to just, you see him, he's hopping. He's hopping all over the place, right? It's one of those things where I get it. The left guard is getting smoked, but you have protection right here. 87 is open. He's looking right at him. And I don't mean to I'm not trying to critique him or criticize him. I'm just saying this is sort of progression of the game. And you have to be able to withstand the good and you have to be able to withstand the bad, meaning there's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. This is a film that Shedeur can learn from, right? And he was visibly frustrated on the bench, but it's just tough. When you see him drifting right there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. He takes 4 steps back. The pocket's not that bad. He's going to learn to step up into the pocket because he's good like that. At least he's got 2 hands on the football right there. But it's one of those things where he's glad he's down. We're glad he didn't fumble that one. And this is the last play right here. Right? You see him drifting already to the left. He's seeing, and I'm not going to say he's seeing ghosts because he's not, but his pocket presence, you see him going to the left, he's moving at an angle to the left for no reason. You just have to be able to stand up in the pocket, sit right there. You see this shallow cross to the left, you have to be able to do that. I know he's trying to take off, but know when the journey's over, right? And he makes a really good play right here because this is unbelievable. He just puts it a little bit behind him. That play is unbelievable. I mean, that dude might have scored a touchdown. But just know when a play's over, right? Like this does look a little bit like, you know, he says he's like Lamar Jackson. This is unbelievable. But you just have to know when a play's over. And it's difficult at times to understand this. Shedeur's going to get better. He's going to watch this film with a fine eye, and he's going to get better. I believe it, man. This play would have been sweet, though. Boom. Catch it. Come on.